can hear that constant click, but then sometimes it'll click in. Can you hear that? See, it seems to work fine now. Alright, in today's video we're going to have a look at my smittybilt winch that I got mounted on my Jeep TJ here. Problem is, I went to go pull somebody out and I was having problems with the relay that was kicking in and engaging. And then tonight the relay was making some funny noises. Let's go to that clip. Maybe it'll do it. Now all of a sudden the remote works and the cord works where before it didn't, but the in-cab controls work. So we got some issues going on here. So I'm going to start up the Jeep so I don't kill the battery to re-spool in all this cable. What we need to do is remove this control box and have a look at the relays underneath. We're going to start looking for corrosion. Well, I stand corrected. I was expecting to have some relays in there, but it's just one big solenoid. So scratch that idea. I thought for sure when I installed the wireless remote there's relays in there as well, but there isn't. So unfortunately this part here is anywhere between 20 to 60 bucks. So I'm going to get the remote and we're going to plug it back in. Now when I hit the in button I should start reading voltage. See, now I don't got any power. Look at that. This shouldn't really matter, but for process of elimination, we'll see. No, something's still dead. So we got no power in the switch. It's plugged in. I can use the remote. I'll also go inside, hit the in-cab winch controls. Hear that? Hear that? There we go. Fuck, that's a huge voltage drop. That was interesting, but I don't know if I caught it in the video, but when I was using it, it was arcing off here, so this is being used as a ground as well. So using process of elimination, I'm going to run another ground. I don't have any black wire, so this green run will have to do. But there's already ground coming up to this. And it should be grounded in the frame, but we're gonna run another one and see what happens. This should be grounded since it is bolted on, but stranger things have happened, and if you watch my main channel for a while, I've had issues with grounds with this thing, so we're gonna run that green wire underneath. That's my fancy LED light I put in, but we're going to run a ground. Actually, I attached it on the fender instead, so let's try this again. I just ran a crap load of cable out. We're going to start up the Jeep and we're going to spool it in, see if we have any issues. So now it works flawlessly. Let's just recap. When this box was off, it would not work. When I had the one screw on the side, I don't know if the video got it, but it was arcing there, so there's a relationship between this box and the rest of the unit. However, this has its own ground going to the solenoid. Obviously the winch should be grounded because it's bolted to the bumper and the bumper is bolted to the frame. And there's actually a couple grounds on this, one off the motor, one coming off the solenoid. Plus I added this ground right here, which is directly grounded to the frame of the solenoid. Solenoids are funny that way. When they're cold they can have issues, and once they warm up they can be fine. So what we're going to do is, at the sun setting, we're going to come out here tomorrow and we're going to retest and see what happens. And if it starts acting up tomorrow, then we know that solenoid is most likely the issue. But let's sleep on it and we'll find out the truth tomorrow. Well, it's next day. The solenoid has sat overnight. Let's see if it starts making that weird clicking noise and not really engaging. So far it seems to work no problem. I'm going to grab my pickup and we're going to hook it up to the winch cable and pull the Jeep and see if there's any issues. Well, I'm going to end the video there of troubleshooting my winch. I'm not 100% on it yet. We're going to have to wait and see if that solenoid will give us issues in the future, or if adding that ground to the box definitely helped us out, which doesn't really make a lot of sense because the box should be grounded to the frame, and obviously the winch is grounded to the bumper and the bumper is grounded to the frame of the Jeep. So we're going to have to play it by ear and see. But ever since adding that extra ground, I haven't had issues, so we're gonna play it. And if there's any more issues, we're gonna come back to this video. So if you have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.